Yeah, you already know the vibes. It's Nota vibes. It's February 4th, 2023, episode number 8, with yours truly, Peter and Ranger and Brian in the background somewhere in the comments. Man, how you doing, my guy? How's everything going? How's your week? How
I'm
your week
chilling.
going?
Been a pretty simple week. I was sick. I think Thursday I had a little fever, but we good. We up and
No
running.
COVID, right? No COVID. No
Nah,
COVID.
nah.
We
You
not
know,
doing like LC got the vid spreading it over, tagged and shit.
nah,
My bad, LC, but yeah. No
Um,
COVID, no COVID?
nah, the week keep me, pretty much at bay with the COVID.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
been pretty good. How's your week?
Man. Man.
That sound.
It's
You took a deep breath.
It's a long,
going on,
it's
buddy?
a long, eventful week. Something that was a
What's
really
going on,
like,
nigga?
it was an eye opener this week. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a human, right? And I told people, everybody that doesn't know yet, we do our podcast and we put it on YouTube, but we also, collab with Tagged and is, also viewed by WorldStar and BLK and all these apps combined. And I told the people, I'm struggling to pick the topics that I want to speak about for this episode. I was reviewing on my notes, like people think that sometimes it's just, easy to pick about like things that you need to speak about, especially when you interacting every day. Like they kind of see your life and all
Yeah.
that. And then I was looking at my notes and seeing like what I already spoke about, not to repeat certain topics and everything. And I just said, why not just relate this week and just speak about it? Just everything that happened to me this week and speak about it and see if people can relate and we can all share our opinions about whatever I want to speak. And basically, like, I'm on the app Tagged, and people come into this app into try and for different reasons, whether it's to network, get out the bullshit from your regular life and just vibe here, or you can even grow in here and make an extra change on the side and everything. And I feel like everybody's reasoning should be respected. And in the beginning, I really didn't. Like, I just came here to vibe, but then, going through the injury that I explained probably like 3 times in different episodes.
It became something else.
Exactly. I saw a vision with this. You know what I'm saying? I saw something that I could progress. I can do something, especially, having the podcast here. I can gain, more recognition. You never know, networking at the same time.
Yeah.
And, I put in the work. I put in the hours. I put in the time. I sometimes don't want to stream. It's like going to work. Like you go to work, but you don't want to call out. You're missing out on money, or you're missing out on being productive.
Yeah.
So I at the beginning when I first got hurt, like I said, I didn't know what to do. It was different for me. I like not working. I felt unproductive, and
Yeah.
now somebody told me, yo, just use this, put this app as a mentality that this is your job.
Yeah.
Right? Like fuck what everybody got to say. Be productive here.
Yeah.
And when I basically heard that advice, I said, yeah, let me do it. And ever since I've been putting in the hours, sometimes streaming 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, etc. for an average, I've seen a lot of people like putting my name down, disrespecting my what I'm doing, or like slandering my name basically, and I feel like it's upsetting. It's upsetting because my intentions are good. Whether I speak about, no matter the topics or what I allow, I try my best,
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been in situations where you're trying to progress in any type of thing that you're trying to accomplish, and you have people who just trying to always view the negative or trying to make you think negative about your own self.
That always happens because people always gonna have some shit to say. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you ain't really moving the needle if you ain't getting a reaction out of people, whether it's positive or negative.
Yeah.
That's just how I view it. But people gonna talk their shit regardless, bro, whether you're progressing or not, Like it's in music. I'll make a song and put it out, but I don't really expect everybody to fuck with it.
Yeah. So basically, like, everybody has their different tastes.
Yeah, everybody got their different tastes and different opinions and different things like that. I just don't get all the politicking behind something that is so trivial at the end of the day. You got what I'm saying? Like, people treat that like if that's real life, like, bro, like, go get a life, bro. Because if you gotta abide by some drama that's being created in the app, you ain't really got no life. You ain't got shit going on. And if you hating, that's your problem, bro. They either trying to be like you or envy something you got, maybe a character trait. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm seeing it lately, because I'm not used to this. I'm gonna be real honest. I, like I said, I didn't come with the intentions to grow on the app. I came here to get away from the real life bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That really goes on.
Yeah.
And now, I have a lot of time in my hands where I can use this platform to grow in my real life as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like for the podcast, for instance, and networking. Like I've met a lot. I come across a lot of people on this app.
Yeah.
That can, it has talent and knowledge. That and when you network, you can grow together as a group, as a unit, which we created, which is called Ghetto Mundo here. You know what I mean? Shout out to Ghetto Mundo from Tag and everybody here that supports every time, faithfully without me asking or anything.
I just feel like, bro, like people going to talk shit and hey, regardless, you just gotta put your head down and keep working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you acknowledge them, that's what they want. They want to get a reaction out of you. They want to see you mad. You know?
And the thing is, like, everybody's been witnessing, like I said, before I didn't get this hate or I didn't get this negative attention. So I'm not used to it. And that's why I said this week has been a long, eventful week because...
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of different for me and you.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it kind of bothers you a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not so bothered because I guess it's because I know the career I chose, like, since a kid. Yeah. So once I decided to be an artist, I knew that everything I made is not going to be for everybody's taste.
Correct. You know? Correct.
So my perspective is kind of like, I don't really I just brush it up. It's like, fuck it. I'm going to keep doing me because at the end of the day, y'all niggas is going to keep talking y'all shit. So I'm not really stressed about what you got to say because as long as you're not affecting me in the sense of taking money out of my pockets and shit like that, you can say whatever you want, bro.
And
there's 8 billion people out there. So some people going to like you, some people going to fucking love you, and then there's people that's going to be in between. You know?
I do agree with you. The thing is, I feel like, in this situation, in this case that I'm specifically going through, it's not that they only trying to bash my name and who I am, but they also coming for the people that supports me as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like it really gets me bothered, annoyed, not mad, but annoyed that they really trying to just come for all of us as a unit, and all we trying to do is just succeed as a group, progress as a group, and we support each other. You seen it for yourself.
But you gotta understand, when they can't get to the head of the snake, they're gonna try to bite the tail.
Damn, bars, wow.
You get what I'm saying? So you just gotta know which are the real people in between you, the real ones, because there's people that's gonna flip, trust me.
Yeah.
You can't expect, because everybody your supporter now, in the future, they ain't gonna flip, because we never know what may happen. But at the end of the day, when they can't take the head of the snake, they're going to go for the tail. So you got to expect they're going to go for your peoples that been rocking with you since day one. So what y'all got to do, y'all got to ignore that shit, stay brushing, stay pushing, brush it off, keep being yourselves at the max.
Yeah.
Because what's that going to do is going to make them even madder. And they can't do nothing about it because at the end of the day, you're not even giving them the time of day. Y'all don't even acknowledge them niggas.
Yeah, you're right. And like I said, that's why it's been so difficult. I feel like I needed to go through this week to experience what it is because. So I put a lot of thought. I was a little. I'm gonna be real. I was planning on delaying today's podcast because I felt like I needed time to think about everything because everything just happened. Pop, all at once.
Yeah.
It was getting attacked.
All in the same span of time.
They're talking about 4 attacks from 4 different angles in a sense of 1 hour. And I never experienced where what's crazy? Most of these people were cool with me at one point.
That's what I said. So they were cool at you one that point and flipped. And they gonna come for your people. Which I told you, eventually somebody gonna flip because life is not perfect.
No,
it can happen. So you just gotta stay with the people that you know is gonna hold you down, that you know that their loyalty could be tested. And it's not gonna happen. They're not gonna flip. And you got a couple people in here that you know, which is the ones that you be like, I know he ain't gonna flip.
Nah, of course.
Or she ain't gonna flip.
No.
Or so and so ain't gonna flip. You know?
Definitely.
So that happens. You know?
No. I have another thing, like, because I guess this is what goes through my mind. One of the things I want to speak about, like, why do you think people don't mind seeing you win as long as it doesn't surpass their level of success? It's like me saying, "Yo, Ranger, I want to see you do good," but then once you start doing a little better than me, I get jealous, I get hurt, I start flipping. Why? My thing is, I never understood that mindset. To be honest, like, this is why, like, the last 2 days has been so, like, rough mentally for me, thinking and thinking, like, why do you think this way when, like, we
One
all
word, my friend. Ego.
but we all got it, don't we? Don't you think we all got some sense of ego?
Yeah, but some people's egos is too big.
We got a comment here by 12. It says it's harder to support someone chasing and achieving your dream.
Yes. Yes, that's facts. But a lot of people got big egos that they can't put their egos aside and say, like, I really want my boy, or I want to support whoever's around me and see them win for real. Because a big ego leads to jealousy.
Yes.
And that's where the problem starts coming in. It's like I tell you all the time, like, bro, yo, I want you to blow up, bro. I do my music and shit, but shit, if you blow up first, bro, nigga, you know you got my support 100.
And what I said, if I blow up first than you, I'm putting you on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Cause it's like real, like ain't no like bad energy or like jealousy or bad vibes. Cause like that's like my other brother. You get what I'm saying? But some people don't lead like that. You know what I'm saying? They lead with ego. They lead and live with ill intentions. Always trying to snake somebody out. Always trying to get the bigger cut of everything. You know, and it all revolves to ego, bro. Some people cannot control that shit.
Another comment I think I should read out loud. That's why the rapper and basketball player get along, because they're not chasing the same
Facts,
dream.
12.
You know, and you being a musician yourself,
Yeah,
and also playing basketball, you know what I'm saying? Like, you do both. You definitely could relate to that comment.
Facts.
To me, it's like, it's just, man, like I said, like, I'm an overthinker. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people, you know that.
Yeah,
knowing me personally, I suffer from anxiety, you know that, but I think I give my own self, or I enhance my anxiety because I overthink a lot.
Yeah.
And the last couple of days, or like I said, this week alone, you know, people that come here, listening to the episode, the podcast faithfully, every time live on tag, all the mistakes, y'all hear it, y'all be here, y'all tune in. You know, like, y'all know, like, I'm here. I'm just trying to succeed. I'm trying to put everybody on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to see everybody win as a group. This is why I created the name Ghetto Mundo, and thinking about now, not thinking, the artwork of Ghetto Mundo logo is actually on, you know, it's in the process right now. Hopefully by Valentine's Day, you know, if anybody don't got anybody to cuddle, hopefully y'all see the hoodie that y'all might snuggle in of Ghetto Mundo and wear that shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's to the point where I want to do that. You're going to, like, unite everybody and see everybody win with everything I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so hard for me to, like, grasp everything that's been happening the last 3-4 days.
That question
you know, like,
you did earlier, like, a lot of people want to be like, damn, that could have been me.
And even
and that's the worst. Like, as a human being, knowing that you could have done something and you see somebody else achieving it, and knowing that because your lazy ass was just sitting on your ass all the time, you didn't do shit.
Let's
like, regret is one of the worst feelings for a human being.
Let's talk about
you
that.
know
A lot of people they see, you know, start and finish, right? You know, in the race, it's start and finish, but
they don't see the destination.
They don't see the progress, the work that you have to do to get to that finish line. They think it's like, oh, he's in the finish line, and that's not fair. That's not me. Or it's not fair. It's not happening to me. But do you not know, like, the struggle to get to that finish line?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say, like, okay, to y'all or whoever it is watching here, like, at the end of the day, like, putting in 8 hours, you think, oh, you know, mate, that's nothing, or, you know, whatever. But sometimes I don't want to be here. Sometimes, you know, I want to do my own thing for myself. But you got to put in the work. You think that Kobe or RIP to Kobe, LeBron, KD, you think sometimes they want to be in the gym working? No, they tired. They want to be home chilling. But they put into the work to get the result that they want. So it's the same thing here, man. Like, I try to put in the work. I try to do everything I can to get to that finish line.
Yeah.
And I feel like the people who's been bashing me is like they don't see that. They think like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know, they come in with the hating comments. And so it confuses me because I want everybody to succeed. Even the ones that lurks, even the one that don't like what I'm doing. I still, you know, if you could win, just not around my circle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to do that. Like
I feel you can't get caught up in that mentality though. Like you could want everybody to win, but you gotta understand everybody ain't gonna win.
you're right.
Everybody's not destined to win, bro. So you just gotta let go. Like, fuck it. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna let go. I'm gonna rock with the people that are gonna support me and stay loyal. And we're gonna stay as a unit, as a collective.
Of course. I gotta
Keep
focus
striving.
on the task that I have ahead of me.
Yeah.
Now,
But let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Like, what is the end goal at the end of the day? Do you know the end goal? Is it set in stone what the end goal is?
See, like I feel like the way I do it, the way I vision my goals is like little goals to reach the big goal.
Yeah.
So I want to accomplish a lot of little goals to get and accomplish that big goal. Because before accomplishing that big goal, there's a lot of little things that I need to work on. So like for instance, my next goal is doing this merch. I don't stop there. You know, I want that to expand. Then I want the podcast to blow up. You know, that I don't stop there. Hopefully, I can do a travel podcast where we go all around the states and possibly other
Tour.
countries. You know,
Yeah.
do a tours. So, like right now, my success road is more like focus on the little goals before focusing on the big goal. Because eventually, the more little goals you accomplish, that big goal gets closer and closer and closer.
Yeah.
You know, and I just want to ask you personally, like, you know, doing music, doing, you know, even here collabing with me in the podcast, or even the mentality you had at one time being an NBA player. What is it, or what message would you want to tell people like success is? Because they think it's just being winning on top.
It's hard because success for different people is different. Success is like you do a lot of the Bible stuff, so I'm gonna correlate it to that. It's like salvation. It's individual,
Yeah.
you know. So success for me as an artist is being the first bilingual artist to go diamond. You know what I'm saying? For an NBA player, of course, everybody want to win a championship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you used to play ball. Like, that's probably, you always play for the gold. So for everybody, it's different. Everybody has a different interpretation. Some people are comfortable with a 20K job a year.
And they're happy.
Yeah. Some people got a little house and a little car, and they happy with that. So everybody's interpretation of success is different because everybody lives a different part, a life, and has a different role in life. That's why not everybody's meant to succeed. Yeah, we like rappers and need artists, but yeah, we still need the plumber. We still need to do that, fixes the air conditioning. So everybody plays a role in life.
Okay.
So that's why success is defined different for everybody.
Of course. Now, one thing I feel, and I don't know, you could disagree, agree. I feel like at the end, you're right. Everybody's success goal is different. But one thing that's similar, might not be the same, but similar, is the struggle to get to that goal.
Yeah.
You know, at the end, people...
It's a journey.
The people that complain the most about people succeeding or progressing in their life is the ones sitting down, not doing anything to get to that level.
Yep.
But they hate that you putting in the work to get to that level. They want your accomplishments without the struggle. And I feel like that right there, I experienced that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like seeing people progress, like you, for instance, I personally get happy when you tell me good news. It motivates me.
Yeah.
And I feel like with other people, it just makes them hate you because they don't know the struggle.
Yeah.
They so blind. If they seen the
Facts.
struggle and suffer from the struggle,
Facts.
they will understand what it is. And even for now, you know, right now, anybody that still want to bash my name, that still want to come for the people that supports me and everything, I still want them to succeed, but just stay over there in your lane.
It's like somebody said earlier in the chat, misery loves company. So
And they want to see this become a misery over here.
Yeah.
And that's why I said I struggled this week. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, especially the last 2 days, I struggled in the sense like, like I wasn't prepared for this. You know, like how a war just starts and you get bombed out of nowhere and you don't know how to react. It's the same thing. I feel like everything came at once.
You gotta stay ready for that, cause in the position you've put yourself, you gotta stay ready for all of that. You gotta understand it. It's the responsibility that comes with it, cause they're seeing it like, yo, this nigga lit. This nigga got all the bad girls in the chat. All the females wanna mess with him in here, like on some cool shit. Like he got all the popping dudes in here. All it gets lit in here. Like it's really get lit in here. This is like an entertainment center in here. So they see that and they'll be like, damn, we can't get that, bro. I can't fuck with them.
No, but the thing is, we all, and even with that, like, I try to remain humble because I invite everybody to come here. I invite everybody to try to, just get along in the platform that I'm here trying to connect with everybody. And we can all still win. Like, you know what it is? I feel like they haven't found their purpose of what they need to do.
Yeah.
You understand? I feel like when you find your purpose and what you need to do, you don't worry about somebody else's purpose. Mm-hmm. You understand? Like I'm just. I needed this conversation because, like, a lot of people. Was
you need to say how Drake did it, bro. Like, I'ma worry about me, give a fuck about you, bro. That's really how you gotta give it up, bro. Like,
you know what?
For your mental peace, you just gotta live it like that, bro. You can't let none of that shit get to you, bro.
No, of course. This is why I really wanna, hopefully we on the works. Ranger and I discussed about it. This podcast, obviously, it goes out on YouTube. Give us some time. We are definitely gonna go in way many more platforms where you can listen to. But I want to, and my fault, I'm sorry. I'm trying to collab. I'm trying to collab a podcast episode with all of Tag, because they are the ones here actually watching this live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we are trying to hopefully get in the works where we can get you guys to come here and we can show them as a group what we are about. And then you guys will be on YouTube and all these other platforms that we are positive. We're just trying to, uplift each other. And then I guess, like you said, you got to be prepared for stuff like this. I guess this week, prepare me now moving forward. Because like I said, I never expected this, to be honest. I come here, I try to, be positive. I try to even preach the word of God in a funny way. I try to unite everybody. And I guess, it'd be the closest one to try to bash you.
Yo, me and you are so different, bro, because I stay ready for war.
Yeah, and I guess because you've been in that type of war.
Like, I stay ready, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never looking for no issue.
Yeah.
That's why I stay in the cut, because I ain't really, this shit ain't that deep to me. And it's never going to be that deep to me.
Of course.
Because I live real life for real.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? At least in my perspective.
No, I get that. And my thing is.
But I stay ready for war, bro.
Yeah.
Always, bro. Always I stay prepared for everything. Like, I always think about it, like, but this could happen. And then maybe it's the Scorpio in me. We like to calculate shit all the time.
Yeah.
But I stay ready because of shit like that.
No, I get it. I understand. It's just I guess I never dealt with this. And now sometimes like to get to that mentality that you are in, for me to get there, sometimes takes this experience. To get there.
You gotta learn it.
That's what I'm doing. I'm learning it, and that's why I was so confused. And now, I just needed to refresh. I needed this episode so bad. No, for real. Like, guys, like, the ones tuning in, listening, and right now next to Ranger, my guy. I know Brian, you in the background right there. Ghetto Mundo, we outside. For real. I needed this because, like, for those that seen me or earlier, this morning, I was letting this hatred really get to me mentally. To the point, like I said, I really wanted to just say, let me cancel today's stream, today's podcast episode.
Nah.
I was going to blame the weather because it's so cold outside. It's too dangerous to go outside. My dick is going to shrink, bro, because it's too cold. You already know. Like, I was really thinking, like,
Remember, bro, you got a whole movement, bro. Like, that's part of the responsibility that comes with it.
Yeah, I know. And that's what I thought about.
You think these famous people don't have a burden that they carry all the time? Yeah, bro. That's the responsibility that comes with having a following. And you gotta be, and if you're gonna continue in this road, you gotta be ready to embrace it and accept what comes with it.
Yeah.
This is just part of it.
No, yeah, definitely, definitely. That's what, honestly, you know what's crazy? That's what I thought about. I thought about, like, how about the athletes? How about the famous people that, they get bashed all the time? Social media don't give a fuck about your feelings.
Yeah.
They be roasting you, your family, everything. They go to the core. They tell you to kill yourself. They do whatever the fuck they want to try to ruin you mentally. But you have to still wake up the next day and grind. You have to wake up the next day and continue trying to accomplish these goals. Because if you let these comments get to you, then damn, like, you're never going to progress. And that's what I thought about today. Like, I literally told myself, not only I'm not going to give up for myself, but maybe, I don't know, who knows? I'm inspiring people, and it'll be disrespectful to them to look at me like, damn, if he gave up, then I could give up.
Exactly.
And that's literally what went through my mind. I'm like, I can't give up. Like I said, for myself, I want to accomplish this for myself.
You play team sports, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, when it's time to show up, you got to show up if you're really that guy.
That's what I'm saying. And like, yeah, playing sports also came to me. Like, these athletes, like I said, like, I play baseball. I never back down from any fucking matchup. I don't care if you beat me 10 out of 10 times. That 11th time, I feel like we're going to win. And I feel like that's exactly what somehow woke me up for today to do this episode. Like, if I go and cancel this episode, guess what? All these people that are watching from behind, recording and everything, trying to, like, ruin my character, they know I have an episode today. They know, they trying to see if they can get me and distract me from my goals. I know they know, and I if I go and give them what they want, they won. Yeah. If I continue working on my goals, no matter what comes with the success, what comes in that road, that bumpy road, because everybody thinks it's start, finish line, it's just one footstep and you there. Yeah. No, there comes a lot of struggle. There's a lot of ups and downs. You lose a lot of people, family members, friends, betrayal, hatred, inner hatred. It's a lot of things that go. You lose sleep.
Stay ready so you don't got to be ready.
Bars.
It's that simple.
Say it again. Stay
ready so you don't got to be ready.
It's true. And like, I just wanted to, like, really express myself, and just speak to everybody, the Ghetto Mundo gang, we really are coming out with some merch. Now, let's switch it up a little bit. I'm going to promote this merch. The design is on the works. Everybody here that I kind of dedicated this stream basically to the platform, to tag, and as I should. You know why? Because at the end of the day, without their support, there's no us. You know what I'm saying? So I really salute everybody in here, and I want to promote the merch. So we're doing hoodies, we're doing hats to start. We're going right now. The image is on the works. Everybody that knows Onyx, shout out to Onyx. I'm gonna tag him on the episode like that. You can follow him. He's a great artist. He's working on the merch logo as we speak. Hopefully, we're speaking about Valentine's Day to, like, get an image, and then we're gonna come with a sample, and then after that, anybody that want to order, we do pre-orders, etc. But right now, we have the image on his works. I have a lot of ideas, to be honest. I want to collab the image of the Ghetto Mundo and also our podcast thing, and do all these other equipments, like Scullies and shorts and lingeries and thongs. I want to see, like, I want to see my face in your thongs. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, oh shit, look, Patron's faces in my pussy. But you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, that's what I want. I want to progress and really expand this. At the end of the day, like, shout out to Onyx, really working on the merch. Anybody, like I said, anybody that has any other ideas, shout out to Bougie also putting me on the merch material that we're gonna do. Today was really focused on it was not really anything deep, anything anything like, real life that happened. Today was more dedicated to express what has been going on in the process of trying to progress. And like I said, I needed this energy from Ranger telling me, like, this comes with it. This success comes with it.
Like, me, I'm very honest. When you come to approach me with something, like, I'm like, bro, it's simple. It's like this.
No, of course,
You
of
know?
course. You know, it's like, but you know, like it's like when they attack your family.
No, yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Like, I understand where it comes from because I've been in that position.
You know, and that's how I felt. Like I felt like, okay, attack me, but why attack my family? You know, why attack people that has nothing to do with why you hating? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like why you doing that? And that's why I got a little mentally, you know, like confused in what was going on. But you know, I got inspired to come here because of the people here, and I went to hear, listen to what people had to say. You know, Peter, like, are you? This is not you. This is your second episode, you know, of the new year. This is going about to be the third one. You gonna stop? This is not you. Come on, we see you, like we got your back. So that's when I felt like I can't disappoint everybody that wants to see me
Got responsibility now.
Why would I give attention, or why would I focus my attention to the ones that want to see me fail, when there's so many more people that want to see me pass?
Yeah.
You know, like maybe a good 5 or 6 want to see me fail, but I got a loyal 40 or 50 here that want to see me pass. So why focus on my energy on that? And that's why like I needed this, because I needed this to recognize that I got to focus on the main goal. And this is, you know, just accomplishing goal by goal. I needed this conversation for real, guys. Like I really do appreciate everybody that come here. You know, like I could say a whole list of names, but you guys make me want to continue doing this. You guys make me, honestly, you guys inspire me to want to continue succeeding. You know, Ranger, I know him in real life, for real. I love him, like he's really my brother. Like I don't know if his dad or my mom cheated. I don't know what went on, but I think we're really brothers for real. You know, Brian back there always supporting. You know, like you guys always supporting. Like I really appreciate it. And for a second, I lost myself focusing on the people that don't want to see me succeed.
Yeah.
You know, like I was losing myself a little bit. But I retract myself. You know, I just wanted this to be said on YouTube. I want everybody to, honestly, for those that are just listening on YouTube, if you guys want, you guys here in the comments, Ghetto Mundo, if you have people that don't know Tag, download the app Tag. They want to see this stream live. You know, it doesn't even have to be to see me stream every day. You know, see me stream live, to follow, subscribe on YouTube at Nota Vibes. You know, like on Instagram, I really am trying to like tell you guys, please, if you have any, you know, I want to interact with the people that support me. So on Instagram, DM the podcast Instagram to communicate what type of topics you want to speak about. In the future, we're gonna do a whole episode. It could be a whole hour, like a special episode for Just Tag, an hour with them in the box when we try to get the equipment together. You know, there's so many goals. Like I get so hyped talking about the potential of this that I guess, you know what's crazy? Therapy for me to distract me from the negative and the haters was actually doing this. Ironically, the thing that I wanted to cancel. You know, I needed this, guys, and honestly, I appreciate y'all. We're coming to a closure. This is episode number 8. Shout out to Ghetto Mundo. Shout out to Dipset. Shout out to everybody that comes here, loyal every time. You know, shout out to the lurkers. Shout out to the haters, because at the end of the day, if you don't got haters, you ain't doing nothing right. Shout out to all my real friends here. Shout out to the people that I met from
Talk
here.
your shit, boy.
Shout out to Ranger. Shout out to everybody. Honestly, I love y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Look at my fucking hearts. You know, come on. Ghetto Mundo, we're going to keep expanding. You know, Nota Vibes, we're going to keep expanding. And as a group, too. We're not doing this as an individual thing. Because if the day that I accomplished my top badge on this app, not I did it, we did it. We fucking did it. Because without y'all, without the support, without the loyalty, without the love, and this goes for everybody in here too. Without any of that, I wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here. So honestly, I really appreciate every single one of y'all. We're going to end this Nota Vibes. It's brick outside. I don't even want to go outside. Literally, we not outside today. We inside. You already know the vibes. It's Nota Vibes. Hey, yo, it's fine.